All right, here we go, Crim 4. Let's go over that syllabus so that you can understand what it is that I expect from you. And then we can kind of have a better understanding of what we expect from each other. So obviously I'm going to click here. I'm in Canvas and I'm going to click on Crim 4. And you'll see that when the way I set up Canvas, my home page will automatically go to, oh my gosh, my dog is already scratching on the door. I've been recording for 30 seconds. I'm pausing. Hold on. Gotta let the dog in. Okay, dog is successfully in. And then, so I have the syllabus on my home page, and I'm going to click on it. Voila. I prefer to do the download, though, because it makes it look easier. So I'm going to download and then click on that right corner and have it, sorry, that would be the left corner, but anyways, you know what I mean. So Crim 4, this is the class, Principles and Procedures of the Justice System. Obviously you can read it. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. This is the course number. This is our spring semester. It is 100% online and asynchronous. So I'm going to explain all that. You probably already know, but just for clarity purposes, I'm going to explain what asynchronous means versus synchronous. And then it's 3 units. So asynchronous means that we are not going to meet at specific times on Zoom. So some of your instructors do specific time Zoom meetings. Some of them don't. I am one of those that does not do that. And let me explain why. I would love to meet with you all and get to know you better. I would prefer, honestly, if in a perfect world, we would all be sitting in a classroom together. That would be my, oh, hi, my dog just jumped on me and is licking my face. Okay. Okay. Get. Okay. In a perfect world, we would all be back in the classroom right now and we would be learning together. Because obviously I learn from you guys as well. But due to COVID-19, it's just not an option right now. And I am as frustrated and sad and it bothers me as much as it bothers most of you. So having said that, COVID-19 and the current economy and all of the question marks that the world has right now also leaves you guys with a lot of question marks. Like, are you at home taking care of your kids right now? Are you homeschooling? Are you working 12-hour shifts at Amazon? Are you, I don't know what your life looks like right now. Are you sharing your internet with 5 siblings? Do you have 1 laptop for your whole house? I don't know. So honestly, after a lot of thought, I just felt like we would be able to reach more students by doing this in an asynchronous manner. I would much rather be able to engage with you, honestly. I miss it very dearly. I love this job and I love interacting with students. So I would much rather engage with you guys than do it this asynchronous way. I honestly just think that in the grand scheme of things, we're able to reach more students through an asynchronous format at this time. So that's why I do it this way. So what I do is typically I record my lectures. I post them onto YouTube because, again, I think that's a better way. I think most of you, if you're out and about and if you have your phones with you, as opposed to, if you're at work and you have a break, you can probably watch YouTube on your phone. So I think it's more convenient for you that way, for most people that way. So that's why I do the links and post my videos on YouTube as opposed to, trying to upload a video onto Canvas and stuff. It's kind of clunky that way. So you'll see that's what I do. And I try and do this in a way that makes it easier for everybody. So if you're wondering, like, why the heck does she do things like this? There's a logic. Is it always the best choice? I don't know. I'm learning just like you guys are to try and figure out how the heck we're going to make it through this pandemic. And obviously it's been almost a year now that we've been trying to work through this. So, anyways, that's why I do it the way I do it. Not because it's more convenient for me. Trust me, I'm not out on the beach teaching these classes. I'm sitting at home just like you guys are. I want to get past this and get back to normal just like you guys do. So I'm trying to do my best to, stay home and follow the guidelines so that we can get back to normal as soon as possible as well. So anyways, that's what I mean when I say the asynchronous. That does not mean that we don't have due dates and timelines. So don't think that means you can wait till the last week to do everything, because that's not the way this works. So anyways, there's my name. I'm a crim instructor. There's my office. I haven't been to my office. I went there once since March of 2020. So you're probably not going to meet me in my office since I'm never there. I have virtual office hours. I don't even actually set these up on Zoom. But let me say, if you need to see me, I am super flexible. If you say, hey, Fernandez, email me the day before, is there any way we can meet on Zoom or by a phone call or email, or, hey, just email me a question, you want to talk, Zoom, whatever. Just reach out to me. I'm not doing anything. I know, I'm sitting here at home, so I'm flexible. If you want to meet, again, by Zoom or phone, or you have questions, just email me. I'm really good about getting back to people. Having said that, if you email me on a Saturday night and then you email me again on Sunday morning saying, why the heck did you not get back to me yet? I know I'm old and all that kind of stuff, but I do sometimes actually have a life too. So, give me 24 hours and realize that I do have, a family and stuff like that. I mean, weekends, every now and then I might do something. Probably not, but maybe. So, give me the benefit of the doubt. So anyways, here's my email. You can always message me through Canvas as well. I'm sure you guys know how to do that, but you can message me through Canvas. I'm trying to scooch down here. Course description taken right from the catalog. Required textbook. This one is expensive. I'm sorry. I am as frustrated as you are that these publishers are still making all this money off of students. This is a good book. I'm sorry. I love this book. This guy, Harvey Wallace, who is dead now, used to be one of my professors at Fresno State. It's an old book, so I'm guessing you should be able to get this cheaper than brand new. I would go on Amazon and check it out, see if you can get a better price for it someplace else. Rent it, I don't know. But we do have it at the bookstore, at the Fresno City College bookstore, and you can access that through the Fresno City College website. Okay, student learning outcomes, these are things that I am supposed to be able to prove that you know at the end of this course. Okay, I'm not going to read all that to you. These are things that I suggest you have or have access to. You really need a computer. So I suggest strongly that you watch my video about resources if you don't have a computer. This is web-based. All of our contacts will be through Canvas. We will have weekly discussion questions, which you are required to respond to. And we're going to do some practice ones this week so that we can all see how that goes. But you're just going to have to respond to a weekly discussion question. I'm going to post the question no later than Monday. I usually do them on Sunday, but we'll say no later than Monday. And you have to respond no later than midnight on Friday night. Okay? If you have disabilities and you require additional services, please contact the DSPNS office, and all their contact information is here. If you need further assistance with anything that I can help you to be more successful in this class, let me know, let them know, and they will let me know. Okay? Attendance, this is copied exactly from the catalog. So you can read this. I'm going to go further into attendance here. If you do not make contact with me either by way of the syllabus quiz, which is the first thing that we're going to do, or email during the first week of class, got to be up until Friday the 15th, I will drop you. Every week, our discussion questions will be worth 10 points. If you do not respond to the discussion question, you will lose the 10 points. This will be part of your grade. Okay? This is kind of like your attendance / participation grade. We are also, again, online, and we are going to respond to discussion questions. We are going to be respectful of each other in our discussion questions. We're going to have different opinions, and that's okay. We're supposed to have different opinions. That's what being a college student is all about, learning from each other's thoughts, opinions. We're different. Each and every one of us has had a different experience in life, and learning from other people's experiences is what college is all about, and what becoming educated and becoming well-rounded is all about. My life experiences are probably going to be different than yours. I'm an old woman, so my experiences are going to be different than yours. My ideas might be different than yours. And we're going to talk about that kind of stuff, and we're going to be respectful of each other's opinions. So discussion questions are meant to be a place where we can discuss our thoughts, and a lot of these are going to be topics that are going to be, tricky. They're going to be probably emotional topics. I don't pick the easy stuff to talk about in our discussion questions, and those of you who've had me before will totally agree with that. So I can drop you if you miss 1 week. It's very unlikely that I will. You'll realize probably after not very long that I'm not the most organized human being on the planet. I typically am pretty good about keeping you entertained, and I'm pretty caring and all that kind of stuff, and I love criminology. Those are some pluses. One of my minuses, not that organized. If you want to drop this class, you better drop it. Don't wait for me to drop you. Okay? All right. Blah, blah, blah. You can read all this stuff. You're probably not going to be holding a lot of personal conversations since we're not actually in class. I really dislike late work. I will totally admit that too. I got a lot of students. You are not my only class. I have 6 classes this semester, which is kind of a lot. So I get thrown off pretty significantly by everybody turning in things late. So if you're in the hospital or something crazy happens, we can work around that. I'm not a total ogre, but otherwise, help me out. Try and get your work in on time. Instructional methods, this is typically how things are going to go. Grading scale, pretty basic. I'm no mathematician, so I don't try and go too funky and crazy, 90 and above, A, 80 and above, B, that kind of stuff. This is kind of how a grading scale works out. We will have 4 quizzes, 50 points each, 2 reaction papers. These are actually pretty easy, and hopefully they'll be kind of interesting. You will have a research paper, not that interesting, but you're going to have to do it, so be ready. Attendance and participation points. These are going to be your discussion questions. 10 points per week. And then the final exam is also fairly easy, but that'll be 100 points. These are going to be on your tentative schedule, which will be at the end of this. Extra credit, we'll do some kind of extra credit. That'll be announced later. Please don't cheat. Plagiarism. Plagiarism. Please don't plagiarize. When you submit your research paper, if it's plagiarized, we're going to have some issues. So please don't cheat. Please don't cheat. Please don't cheat. Okay? All right. Disclaimer. This is a criminology class. Criminology is not pretty. Crime is not pretty. We are going to talk about things in this class that are not pleasant. We're going to talk about things like racism, sexism, pretty horrific things that people do. Criminology is not something for the faint of heart. If you're offended easily, if you can't maybe handle violence, things like violence toward children, that kind of stuff, this might not be the subject of study for you. Bad language, things like that. Again, this is a criminology class. We talk about offensive things. So I want to make sure that you understand that before you take this class. If you're offended easily, reconsider. That's all I got to say. So this is a fair warning. This is the information about the research papers. You have two options. You can read this. You don't need me. And then these are the important dates, like dates to drop, holidays, all that kind of stuff. End of the semester. And this is our tentative schedule. So basically just kind of breaks it down, weeks 1 and 2, blah, blah, blah. Final exam. So this is really the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is post the syllabus quiz shortly, hopefully today. Today is Sunday, January something, maybe the 10th. Is it the 10th? I'm looking at my phone now. It is the 10th. And do the syllabus quiz this week. And you will be good to go for this week. Get your books. And yeah, I think we're good to go. If you have questions, concerns, or issues, drop me an email, message me through Canvas, and I look forward to the semester. The class really is pretty interesting, so I think you're going to like this one. Crim 4 is a good one. Happy Sunday.